guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with my November favorites. I didn't do an October favorites, I don't think. Did I upload an October favorites? I don't think I did. So I have a lot of new favorites to share with you guys for the month of November. And so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get right into it because I have a lot of new exciting products to talk about and I'm really excited about it. I've also had a lot of coffee, so I'm like real excited. Let's talk about foundation first. Okay, so I feel like I talk about foundation in every favorites video that I do, but I am always switching foundations. Like sometimes I want a foundation that has more coverage, sometimes I want less coverage, sometimes I want a different color, or you know, my skin might be drier that month or whatever, so I am always switching out my foundation. Right now I am loving the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Foundation. I have been using this quite a bit lately. I noticed that my skin was looking a little bit red and kind of breaking out a little bit, and so I decided that I needed to use this again to kind of help with my skin. So I have been a huge fan of this ever since I got it. I noticed that my skin was looking clearer, and this is just going to help improve your skin, which is really nice. This also has an SPF of 15 and it has actual C. This foundation has medium to full coverage, which I really like in the winter time. I feel like I break out more in the winter time than I do in the summertime. My skin tends to be a lot drier in the winter time, and for me, when I am dry, that makes me break out more than when my skin is oily. So yeah, I'm wearing this foundation today and I think the coverage is pretty great. I just really like this foundation, and I am in the shade 10 Porcelain, in case you guys wanted to know. Keeping up with the face products, I wanted to mention to you guys this concealer. I feel like I mentioned to you guys this concealer a little while ago, but I wanted to mention it to you guys again. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I'm in the shade 15 Fair. You guys know that I've used a lot of Maybelline products, like I just mentioned to you guys, the Maybelline foundation. But Maybelline is kind of my go-to drugstore brand. I just really like the products. I think they are amazing quality for being drugstore. Of course, for me, when it comes to concealer, I don't use it a lot for covering per se. I tend to use it to kind of brighten my face. So I like to use this as an under eye highlight and just kind of highlight around my face a little bit. And I don't know if this is the lightest shade for concealer. It's really hard to find the lightest shade for concealer when around this time of year you are as pale as a ghost. It is like impossible to find a light shade of concealer, but this is the lightest one that I could find at the drugstore. They might make lighter shades than 15 Fair, I don't know, but anyway, so like I was saying, this concealer is really great. It seems to really cover dark circles and cover anything that I need to cover. Also, it doesn't crease. I have had a problem with concealers creasing on me. I tried a couple before I tried this one, and they were creasing on me, and there's nothing worse than having concealer creases under your eye. Like, it looks horrible. So this one seems to not crease, which is really nice. My first eyeshadow, well, my first and only eyeshadow favorite this month is from Morphe. This is the 35K palette. This palette is pretty new to their website. It came out in October. And ever since I saw the palette on the website, I was like, I need this palette in my life because it just screams me. Because you guys know that I love my neutral eyeshadows. I have this theory where it is impossible to have too many neutral eyeshadow palettes. So when I saw this one, I just knew that I needed it in my life because I love Morphe eyeshadows anyway. I think they are so pigmented and they just apply so nicely and they blend really well. And what I like about them is that they are so affordable. Okay, this palette here was around $25, I believe, and you can get the individual eyeshadows for like $2.25, $2.50, something like that. It's so cheap and just such amazing quality for the price. Yeah, I have been loving this palette. I have been using it a lot since I got it, and I actually have some tutorials coming up with this palette soon. I did one that you guys have seen, but I have a lot more coming up with this palette, plus another Morphe palette that I have that I can't wait to talk about. I didn't want to mention it this month because I haven't really played around with it too much, so I didn't want to mention it because I just haven't used it too much. So, but I wanted to mention this because I have used it every day since I got it. Let's talk eyebrows for a second. Everybody knows that having your eyebrows look good seems to be the big thing now, and for the longest time I didn't really care about my eyebrows, but then I started seeing a lot of other beauty gurus here on YouTube like have perfect eyebrows, and so I was like, alright, maybe I need to take my eyebrow filling in a little bit more seriously. So I have been using the NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder, which I have mentioned to you guys before in favorites videos, and you guys have seen my updated eyebrow routine. You see me fill my brows with that. Well, now I have stepped up the brow game even more. So not only am I filling in my eyebrows with the NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder, I am also setting the brows with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Tinted Brow Gel in the shade Chocolate. So I used to use this by itself because I didn't really think that my eyebrows needed to be filled in that much, and then I went to Sephora, and the lady at Sephora changed my life because she filled them in with the powder and then she set them with this, and I was like, oh, okay, that looks really good. Like, maybe I need to start taking the brow game more seriously. So I started to just set my brows with this after I have applied the NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder. And my brows, I'm so happy with how they look. I finally got them to a shape that I like because, okay, I feel like everybody is this way, but I feel like my eyebrows aren't even because I feel like my forehead isn't even. Like, I feel like one side is lower than the other. I don't know. So anyways, that's how I feel about my forehead and my eyebrows, but I really like how the eyebrows look with this. I've been really into kind of dark, bold eyebrows now, especially since I don't have any blonde in my hair anymore. I'm completely brunette again, so I really like having the dark, bold eyebrow. My next favorite is a blush favorite. This is the NYX HD Blush, and this is in the shade Intuition. This color is so pretty. Oh my goodness. I love this color. It is kind of a neutral tone, pinky, peachy color, I guess you would say. Okay, I'm like so bad at describing colors. I am sorry. But I am wearing this blush today, so maybe that'll give you a little bit of an idea of what color it is. But I love this color. First of all, this color is extremely pigmented, so a little bit goes a long way. I found that out the hard way. So I was just like really packing the blush on my brush, and then I applied it and I was like, oh my goodness, I look like a clown. So it's very pigmented, so be very careful when applying this blush. But anyways, being that it is very pigmented, I think that's great for a drugstore blush because not a lot of drugstore blushes are super pigmented. And I really like it. You know, NYX is another top brand for me from the drugstore. I think Maybelline's my #1 and then NYX is like #2 for me. But let me see if I can swatch this blush for you. Here's what it looks like on the hand. I'm really bad at swatching products, so I don't know if y'all will be able to see it. Maybe you guys can see that, I don't know, but I tried to swatch it, but it's on my cheeks right now, so if you can't see it on the back of my hand, then it's on my cheeks. Okay, so my next favorite, I feel like I am the last person to talk about this on YouTube because everybody has been talking about this since it was released over the summer, and I finally bought it. And the product that I'm talking about is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop. Yes, I finally got it. I wasn't sure if I wanted to get this. I'd heard good things, I'd heard bad things, but I'm a huge Jaclyn Hill fan. And so I was like, you know what, I'm going to finally get it, and I am so glad that I bought it. This highlighter is amazing. Okay, it is like reflecting so much in the light, like y'all can't even see it hardly, but here is what it looks like. It is so pretty. I'm wearing it today. I don't know if you guys can tell, but you kind of can. You can kind of see the highlighter there. But it is so pretty. This color is just, I don't know how to describe it. It's just really pretty. It's so pigmented. Okay, the first time I swatched it, I was like, whoa, like, okay, a little bit of this is going to go a long way. But I have a tendency to kind of have a heavy hand with highlighter anyway. But yeah, I just really like it. I don't think you can use too much highlighter. I know some people are going to probably disagree with that because, you know, you don't want to be looking like a Christmas tree all lit up here. But I think, you know, you can get away with a lot of highlighter. I like wearing a lot of highlighter, so yeah. But yeah, you can kind of see like, ooh, highlight on fleek right there. But I am just so excited to finally have this highlighter in my collection because I was afraid that being that it is limited edition, I was afraid that it would be gone by the time I finally decided to get this. So I was glad that I finally got to get it and that it wasn't gone already because I was like, what if I don't get to get the highlighter? I'm gonna be so sad. I'd be like the only beauty guru on YouTube who didn't have Champagne Pop, but it's mine now. My last favorite is a kind of combination thing, so I'm just going to show them together, and this is the ColourPop Lippie stick in Tootsi and the Lippie pencil in Tootsi as well. So recently I tried ColourPop lip products for the first time. I've wanted to try them for a really long time, and I finally got my hands on them. I have a few others that I've been trying out that I really like, but I wanted to go ahead and mention Tootsi to you guys because this has been my go-to color that I've been wearing a lot lately. So Tootsi is a matte color, and it's kind of like a neutral pinky taupe color. It's not quite a brown, but it's kind of a mauve tone brown, I guess you could say. I'm going to go ahead and swatch this. So a lot of times I don't like matte pencils or matte lippy products, but I really like Tootsi. So here is the Lippie stick and here is the Lippie pencil. I said that that was my last favorite, but I forgot that I have a nail polish favorite to mention to you guys. This is the Sally Hansen Hard as Nails Extreme Wear nail color. Oh my goodness. In the shade Gray Area. This is the color that I'm wearing right now. I have been really into kind of dark gray, taupey brown nail polishes for fall and early winter. Well, winter's like not even here yet. That's not until December. But I have been really into these kind of colors lately. Alrighty guys, so that is it for my November favorites. I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up. If you are new to my channel and haven't already subscribed, then please make sure that you do. That way you always know when I upload a new video. I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!